Mega.
It's true.
Mr. Mega.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every game on I put in is like optimized, on the Xbox One X.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, I don't even have to put that the patch shit.
Yeah.
Most of
Yeah, they pre-patched a lot of that. It's just man, that's You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Video Game Warzone number 340.
Are you drunk?
No. No, I'm not drunk. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just talking funny, just to fuck with people and shit, you know. Hey. Hold on a second, just updating. Ooh, sorry. Jesus. Okay. Oh, sorry. I had spaghetti. So there's a little gas going on. Alright? Is that okay? Okay.
No problem.
Alright. As long as it ain't farts and you can't smell it, right? How's everybody doing?
It's good. I was playing Street Fighter 4, the Xbox 360 version on Xbox One X. It looks better than Street Fighter 5.
Fuck. Okay. Now I have the hiccups. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Mega Jack, for giving me the hiccups. Making me laugh like that.
But it's true.
So the upscaling is really good on those old games.
On Street Fighter 4, yeah.
Yeah. That's great, man. So you're enjoying it. So there's no buyer's remorse?
No, not at all.
All right. This is Hard Saves. I got the hiccups live on the Warzone tonight, and I don't have a drink to get rid of them. So I'm just going to have to deal with this shit for now. Oh, fuck. Anyway, let's start with my Justice League impressions. I saw the Justice League tonight. That's why the show got started late.
Is it good?
Oh, it was... Dude, I ain't got to spoil it. It was fucking awesome. It was fucking awesome from the beginning to the end. From the beginning, man, the beginning. I was like, oh shit, I'm already what? It was fucking dope. One of the better superhero movies I've seen, definitely, in a while. I mean, it's fucking awesome, and I cannot wait until the director's cut comes out. 2 hours wasn't enough for me. It was fucking awesome.
Hang on, I'm going to download the Pakistani version right now, bootleg it, fuck it.
No, man, pay the money so that they can make more.
I will, I'm just joking. Not really.
Statue scene. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Kalel. I don't think 2 hours hurt it. I just think that 2 hour... Here's I got to do this without spoiling. Okay, so the pacing in the movie is fast, but it doesn't feel rushed. It moves like a DC animation. You know, they get to the point of the plot, and things move pretty quickly, but it just doesn't feel rushed.
Is it dark or comedic?
It's still dark, but there are some very light tones in the movie. But it works, kind of like how it did in Thor. It works very well in this movie, especially with the Flash. So it's not campy, you know. It's not like unnecessary. It fits with the film.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just. It was banging. It was banging, a banging fucking badass movie. I have been waiting 40 years to see this movie. 40 fucking years. And it was just a joy sitting there watching it. If I didn't have to do the show tonight, I probably would have watched it again. I would have watched it a second time. That's how good it was. And make sure, if you don't know, make sure you stay for the credits. There are 2 credit sequences. And one is just like, oh, no, they fucking didn't. Did they really? Holy shit.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If Superman wasn't around, did Batman try to bang Wonder Woman?
No, I don't. I'm not. No, I'm not. I think if I answer that, I'd be giving away too much. Okay. How about that?
No problem.
Sounds like a yes to me.
It was so fucking dope. It's just it's a good right now. DC's in a good place. They got to keep going. They got to keep going with what they have right now. It's just. I'm still trying to soak it all in. It was just really good. Again, because of the pacing, you're just like, it's almost like, I'll do a hip-hop gamer comparison. It's like going to a strip club and then whacking off and then it's all over. You want to slow stroke that shit. Make it last. And like, I really think, like, his, and I hate quoting critics and stuff like this, but sometimes I see some of the stuff the critics are saying, good and bad, but some of the bad stuff doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I saw several critics, the critics that review these movies, they're like an echo chamber. They all say the very same thing. They say the plot's all over the place, it's a mess, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, it's really not all over the place. It's really straightforward. It's truly just a straightforward plot, like any superhero plot. World-ending shit. Superheroes got to come in and save the day. It's really simple and straightforward. So I don't understand what like a lot of stuff these critics say. And
because they're not true fans. That's why.
Well, but here's the thing. Now, I've been watching movies my entire life. I've watched movies. I've analyzed them. I've loved them. They've shaped who I am today. I've written scripts. I've actually shot movies. I understand the whole filmmaking process. I understand what needs to be in a film to entertain. I get all that. A lot of these critics, I don't believe a lot of these critics that are writing these reviews for these movies, I don't believe that they're fucking film students. I don't believe they've ever shot a film, a lot of them. Not one person, and maybe I need, now that I've seen the movie, maybe I need to go and read some full reviews, but not one person that said, oh, it's messy and all over the place, really goes into detail, and maybe because they didn't want to spoil it. So maybe I need to go back and read some reviews to see what these guys are fucking talking about. And I'll tell you this. I've hated critics since Indiana Jones, Last Crusade. Got a bad review in my local newspaper from this reviewer, this one guy, he does all the reviews for this one newspaper. I think at the time it was San Diego Tribune or whatever, and he gave Last Crusade a bad review. And after that, I was done with fucking critics. They're just all stupid to me. People, what are you laughing at?
One dude did something. I hate everyone now.
Well, no, because there's a trend. It made me aware of a trend. I was watching Siskel and Ebert way back in the days, and they gave Inframan a bad review. They were giving kung fu movies bad reviews, and I was like, what? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Played one bad video game. They're all terrible.
Are you out of your fucking mind? It's not like I haven't stopped tracking. I still occasionally see what critics are saying, and I don't like them. I don't like what they stand for. I don't like what they do. They all seem pretty pretentious to me. They seem very pretentious, critics. Very pretentious. And again, a lot of it, it's just an echo chamber. They're all saying the same shit. So reading the crit, now I've been reading both good and bad quotes on the movie. No spoilers, but I expect to see a lot of what the good reviews are saying and what the good tweets are saying, and I expect to see a lot of what the bad tweets are saying. So I'm like, okay, if so many people are saying this, maybe it's true. Even with the CG stuff, it's like, okay, so people are saying the CG was bad. The CG wasn't bad. The CG wasn't any worse than most of the shit you see in Hollywood today. Most of it. The only company that continues to impress me with their CG and blows me away, I said this on Twitter, is Weta Digital. Okay, Weta Digital is fucking mind-blowing. But most of the shit you see in movies, these superhero films, it's all the fucking same. There's nothing mind-blowing about it. Nobody walks out of a fucking superhero movie and says, oh my fucking God, the CG was mind-blowing. People just don't do that. You know? There's nothing mind-blowing about it. A lot of what they're doing, especially in superhero movies, CG is a tool. It's a tool. Special effects. It's more special effects than anything. But when you have a movie like, I don't know, King Kong or Godzilla, when you have to create a character that has a full range of emotions and they have hair and this and that, then they got to get down with that CG. Case in point, you look at Ang Lee's Hulk. People may watch that today and be like, yeah, whatever. But when Ang Lee's Hulk came out and I saw the Hulk on the big screen and the transformation he made, I was fucking blown away by that shit. But a couple other things. So the CG didn't bother me at all. It was no better or worse than most of the stuff you see. If you really want great CG, you get Weta Digital to do all your shit. They said the plot was a mess. It wasn't a mess at all. It was a very straightforward, easy to follow plot. Much easier than Batman versus Superman for many. It was like I said, it had the pacing of the animation. It was like a 2-hour DC animated movie. It had that kind of pacing. What else did they say? Oh, the characters. People said Steppenwolf was forgettable. He wasn't a forgettable villain. He had something he needed to do. It was really simple, you know? He had a goal. He wasn't a very forgettable character at all. He talked a lot of shit, you know? Again, most of these heavies in these superhero movies are forgettable. Most of them. There's only a couple really good ones. And if I were to ask you right now, name 2 fucking heavies in the superhero universe that you actually remember, well, you're going to remember Loki. Why? Because he was the heavy, and he's been a returning character in a lot of these Marvel films. All the Thor movies, the Avengers, everybody knows who Loki is. Everybody loves him. So you never forget about Loki, you know? And who else? What's another one? Zod.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
No.
Huh?
Are you kidding?
You asked me for my opinion, and I told you what it is, so don't tell me no.
Are you trying to tell me that the guy from the first Guardians of the Galaxy is
that dude was awesome?
Is somebody you remember?
Yeah, he was awesome.
I don't think, but I'm not saying he was a sucky villain.
It was like Space Egyptian. It was fucking awesome.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying he was a sucky villain, but
I don't remember him.
But he wasn't. But still, I mean, I'm telling you, I didn't give a fuck about him. He's like most of the fucking heavies in all these movies.
Okay, I'm just saying. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I'm saying.
Just give us your opinion when you ask us ours. It's fine.
But I wasn't really asking you, because if I was asking you, I'd sit here all night waiting for everybody to answer the question. I'm talking ice. Okay, I'm just talking. I'm running my mouth. I'm not really asking you and waiting for an answer. Okay. Okay? So anyway, so you got Loki. You remember him? Probably Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man, somebody you can remember. Even though I loved the Green Goblin. The Spider-Man heavies were pretty good. They were pretty good. Zod from the Man of Steel, I'll never forget him. He was a very deep, well-written character. Had a past, had a history, you know. But the problem with Steppenwolf is, like most comic book heavies, they didn't give him enough backstory, enough meat. And I think that's going to be in that director's cut. I wanted to know more about Steppenwolf. I mean, he comes down, he's talking all this shit. I want to know more about this character, you know, and all this stuff. I was like, I want to know more about him. But again, most of these movies aren't about the villain. It's about the heroes. The villain is just something they need to fight to save the day. In most of these movies, the villain is the least important character. It's the least written character. Fucking Ultron, aside from his quips You know, he was a horrible villain. He didn't even do shit. He wasn't even kick ass like he was in the comics. So when critics say that Steppenwolf was forgettable, I'm like, well, okay, maybe he was forgettable, but he was better than a lot of those heavies out there. He was a lot better, and I'm sure if his backstory was put into the actual movie, he would even be a better character. But it's just not there, you know, which is fine. It's not a big deal. It's nothing new. What else? Oh, they go on the characters. They say, like, Cyborg is a forgettable character. I'm like, what are you talking about? Cyborg was fucking dope. You know, he was a great character. All the characters were different. They all had their own little things. And, Cyborg wasn't forgettable at all.
So what was Cyborg's background?
I don't know Cyborg's background. That's coming up in his movie.
Oh, but you didn't learn shit about him in the movie. Okay, got you.
What are you talking about? You didn't learn look?
You just said
Cyborg,
he was a great character. You learned nothing about him.
He was a great character. I didn't say his story was great. I said he was a great character. He wasn't a forgettable character. He had great dialogue with the other characters. He had a great role in the movie. He was a great character. He wasn't boring and forgettable. He was a fun character. We're going to learn more about him in the next movie. You know?
So what was so exciting that, I mean, don't spoil the movie. What was so exciting that you did in the movie? I can't.
I'm not going to say that and spoil it. You go see for yourself. Okay?
Because he didn't do nothing.
Well, yeah, you didn't like the movie. I think we all know that by now, but I'm talking about my opinion of the movie.
I hear you.
Okay. Okay. If you want to get some time on the mic to talk about your opinion of the movie, I'll give you some time. But now you have to wait for me. Okay? So, Aquaman was awesome. Batman, I still think Ben Affleck's the best Batman to ever hit the screen. Wonder Woman, of course, was awesome. Okay? And I think everybody knows by now that Superman's in the movie. And he was fucking awesome.
Spoiler.
That's not a spoiler. Everybody fucking knows that. He's on the fucking poster. I mean, come on. You're not even going to go see it. So, who cares?
How do you know?
Because you already said you weren't going to go see it.
I'll see it at some point. I'm not going to go see it now.
Okay. So, a lot of people were talking about the erased mustache on Superman. And I think when they did some of the reshoots, he had a mustache that he needed for another movie. And yeah, that was noticeable. His mouth looked weird on all those scenes. And the funny thing was, those were close-ups of his mouth. You know? But it was just a great fucking movie. It was fucking awesome. I mean, DC's on the right track now. They better not fuck up. And if they replace Ben Affleck with somebody else, that's a fuck up. I don't care who it is. Ben Affleck is Batman. Okay? He's Batman. He's badass at it. He's a great Bruce Wayne. He's a great Batman. I mean, if he really doesn't want to do it anymore, that's one thing. But if this Matt Reeves asshole doesn't want him in the film, then that's really going to piss me off. Fuck that guy. Fuck his vision. Okay? We got this universe now, and he already wants to go and do something separate. Fuck that dude. So, it was fucking awesome. Let me read some of these comments we got in here. Let's see. I Am Legend says Flash was corny. The comedy was terrible. Steppenwolf was corny. Haterade, 25 cents at your local grocery store. Jackal agrees with me. He says Steppenwolf needed more backstory. He just popped. Yeah, I agree with that. But he talked good shit. That's what I liked about him. The scenes when the meat is legit. Oh, gotcha. Yep. Jackal says Flash was great. I Am Legend again. Superman and Aquaman were the only good thing. And the first after credit scene was for the comic book fans. Well, yeah, exactly. Well, aren't these movies for comic book fans? You know, Kalel's saying they're probably going to reboot all this. Yeah, I think if they reboot this at this point, I'm fucking done. They got something good right now. They really shouldn't do that. Warner Brothers has got to be. Warner Brothers reboots this right now, or anytime in the near future, then they're stupid. But they can't do that. They're already pretty much wrapped the Aquaman film, so I'm not worried about it. Jackal says Cyborg was cool. QL's trying to work and listening. Too much fucking cussing, motherfucking bitch shit, dick. QL says, damn it, trying to listen at work, too much cussing. I Am Legend says the shit was a Lifetime movie with superheroes. Oh my god, you are so off. You are so off. Jackal agrees, nothing messy about the plot. Kalel agrees there was some pretty bad CGI cosmetic. I think, well, now I'm starting to believe that people that are saying the CGI was bad was probably talking about Superman's mustache being removed. That had to be it, because the rest of it, I was fine with it. I Am Legend said the CGI was terrible. Superman's fave, I don't know what you're saying. And then Jackal says the CGI, you're typing too fast. I gotta get these words out. Jackal says the CGI was fine for the most part. Cyborg CGI was great. Only certain parts of the movie looked iffy. Okay. Yeah, the lip, everybody's agreeing it was the Superman lip. Yeah, that you could, well, that's reshoots, you know, and it's like, well, I can't shave my mustache. I'm working on this romance right now, and I flew in to do these reshoots. I can't shave my mustache, so y'all going to have to do something about that, you know. I Am Legend says, is this coming from a guy who said Dark Void? Yeah, Dark Void is dope. What about it? Jackal says, bad equal weak villain, pacing a little too fast, CGI iffy at times, underdeveloped characters due to length. And then I Am Legend goes back to the CGI. Okay, we're going to skip that. WB is retarded for restricting this to only 2 hours. I totally agree with you. WB is basically hamstringing Zack Snyder in his vision. And they only allow his vision to truly be shown on fucking Blu-ray. They did it with Watchmen. They did it with fucking... I don't know if they did it with Man of Steel. But I know they did it with Batman versus Superman. And now they're doing it with Justice League. You know there's going to be like a 2-hour and 40-minute version of this fucking film. You know it. I can't wait. I'm kind of pissed right now because I'm like, how long is it going to take for this Blu-ray to get out so I can buy it and watch it over and over and over and over and over again? Kalel says, the kids in my showing had fun. That was dope. And at the end, a few rows cheered. Pretty surprising. Yeah, I was kind of shocked to be. I was kind of shocked, you know. He says he was underdeveloped, lacked backstory, but definitely not the worst villain. He's talking about Steppenwolf. Joker. Yeah, but Joker was before DC. You know, I mean, if you want me to, I can go all the way back to fucking Blade if you really want to get into it. But I was just doing MCU and DCU. I wasn't even considering Fox movies when I say that. But I'm okay with that. Winter Soldier. No, the Winter Soldier... I thought Winter Soldier was probably the best Captain America movie. And I loved Bucky. But he seemed kind of one-dimensional in that film. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I don't want to go back to that, but if you look at like Civil War, the heavy in that movie was just totally weak. Anyway, he says out of all the movies, this one should have been 3 hours. Here's what I think. I think that Justice League Dark is going to be the big motherfucker mamma jamma film. I think once we get all their backstories, once we get the Aquaman movie, the Flash movie, the Cyborg movie, and they do the Justice League Dark, I think Justice League Dark is going to be the big fucking, oh, this is the one we've really been waiting for. We got all their backstories now. We really know these characters. How bad of a motherfucker is Darkseid? You know, and who else is joining the Justice League?
Wait, my fault. What do you mean by Justice League Dark? You know what Justice League Dark is, right?
It's the Darkseid movie, right?
No.
What is
Justice
it?
League Dark is the movie with all the mystical side of DC.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I
you
thought
seen the trailer for the animated version?
I'm not talking about the animated version. I'm talking about the fucking live action version. Silence. Okay.
Nothing about nothing.
Let's see. Where are we? Hope we get an extended cut. Ice trolling. Iron Man 2 and 3 villains were garbage, and I barely heard complaints about them from the critics. Oh, so people agree General Zod was fucking awesome. Yep. Vulture. Due to the length of the movie, WV. Steppenwolf CGI looked fine. I don't see the complaints. They should make it Darkseid. I thought so. I'm not. So Justice League Dark isn't the Dark. So what's the Darkseid movie going to be called? It's just weird. It's just okay. Whatever. Critics love to dissect and nitpick DC movies to death. Shah says being black. Without giving, I don't want to talk really more about that. I want people to enjoy it, but Isn't he doing a year one bat? Yes, he's doing he's supposed to be doing a movie when Batman was younger. We don't fucking need that. We had Batman Begins, for fucking crying out loud. We don't need another fucking Batman origin. Here's what happened when I was younger movie. Fuck Matt Reeves and fuck WB if they don't get Ben Affleck to do a fucking solo Batman movie. I see the potential. Anytime I see these scenes where it's just Batman and they got his music and it's dark and he's doing Batman shit, I'm like, oh my God, this would be fucking awesome if it was just a Batman movie, you know? So to fucking make him fucking basically force him out of this, if this is all true and he's being forced out of these Batman solo movies, it's gonna piss me off. It's gonna fucking piss me off. And let's see. Jackal says, if Affleck leaves, they will change some things with Flashpoint. Oh, God, I can't. That's unbearable. I can't even think about that. I can't. Why didn't they just make him shave? Because when you're working on a movie and you have a mustache for a character in a movie you're working on, you're basically under a contract. You can't shave your mustache because it fucks with the fucking continuity of the film. And you can't grow that mustache back fast enough to continue filming. It's just, that's the way it works. 2 directors, so there might not be an extended cut release. What are you talking about, Jackal? There better be a motherfucking extended cut release. Oh my God. Watch the animated version, so Darkseid will be adjusted. So who's going to be in Justice League 2? They already did Doomsday. Well, okay. Oh, I want Darkseid. I want his fucking Omega beams flying across the screen. And him talking shit. Oh, whatever. I guess I have to wait. Yes, I did. Shh. Yes, I did. Don't just... This is... Fuck. Okay, whatever. Either way. You know what I'm saying. Would Darkseid be the Thanos of DC? Yes, he would. He is the Thanos of DC. Or Thanos is the Darkseid of Marvel. One of the two. I don't know who came first. But I know that Marvel and DC emulate each other a lot with their characters. Thanos is the Darkseid of Marvel. Okay, so Darkseid came first. Whatever. Anyway, it was fucking awesome. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. Don't listen to the haters. Go see the movie for you and not for anybody else. Everybody's going to have their own opinion. And if somebody else doesn't like the movie, more power to them. But just go see it and enjoy it, you know? That's what movies are for. And, you know, anytime anything is wrong in movies, I always blame Hollywood. I always blame Hollywood when shit gets fucked up. And I'll tell you what. No, do not illegally download this shit. I hate people that illegally download shit because if everybody did that, we wouldn't have a movie industry. We wouldn't have these nice things. We wouldn't have superhero movies. So pay for the fucking movie.
I was just joking.
I know, but, you know, I hear it every day. I got guys at work that watched it at home. It's like, pay money for the fucking movie. What are you guys, broke? You can't afford $8 to go sit in the fucking theater for 2 hours and support the industry? And then when there is no industry, like, oh, well, whatever. I'm like, no, if there was no fucking movie industry and no more these cool comic book movies coming out, you wouldn't like that shit. We thrive on this shit. Some of you are all too young, but like I said, I've been waiting for this movie for 40 years. When I was 7 years old, and Saturday morning, watching the Super Friends, I was like, oh, man, this would be cool in live action one day. Then the Justice League came out. Oh, this would be great in live action one day. And it's finally come. And if that shit didn't happen because people were illegally downloading movies, I'd be a serial killer. I'd be killing all legal downloaders. I'd kill them all, motherfuckers. Pay the fucking $8, you cheap assholes. It's about the cost of 1 month of Netflix. Or wait for it to come on Netflix. Nope, haven't watched Punisher. I'm going to try and start marathoning that tomorrow. But I think I got 3 episodes of Stranger Things 2 to finish, too. I heard The Punisher was the shit. Well thought out. Great action. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. And somebody said he truly is an anti-hero. He's not a hero at all. So I'm like, yeah, man, I want to see people get fucked up, shot in the head with a shotgun, and they were also talking about what's his name? Kingpin coming back in the third season of Daredevil. So that ought to be good. But we got more things to talk about. Why are you posting pictures of rotten potatoes, I Am Legend? You have a mic. Don't be quiet now.
Yeah, you're on premier fucking thing, Warzone. But
yeah. I had it muted. Nah, I'm just posting it. That's all.
Why?
I don't know. Do you want to blame Hollywood for that, or
for what? Like for a website having a number? No.
I mean, I think they're not as bad as Metacritic, where, you know, Metacritic try to say IGN gets more points, you know.
No.
For, you know, their thing. It's just an aggregate site.
It's an aggregate. Aggregates are. Let me tell you what aggregates are for. Let me paint a picture for you, okay? Aggregates are for weak-minded people. And the reason why aggregates are created, like Metacritic, like Rotten Potatoes, they're created because people want to keep their money in their pockets and they're not sure, so they wait to see a score to determine if they should go see a movie or not. Metacritic works the same way. If a video game gets low scores, people won't buy it. That's why publishers depend on so much on it, and moviegoers depend on Rotten Potatoes. I don't have a problem with these sites existing. It's just they're for weak-minded people. If I have 100,000 people tell me a movie sucks and 100,000 people tell me a movie's great, it doesn't matter. I go for myself and nobody else. So, you know, you could put a Rotten Potato fucking score on the screen, but I'm not a Rotten Potato person. I don't give a shit about that.
I wouldn't give a shit if everybody gave this a thumbs down. I still want to go see it for myself.
All right, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, no, I feel you. I wouldn't seen it. I didn't hesitate.
Right? Oh, you had to go see it, because if you didn't see it and you were talking shit, man, you'd be getting kicked to the curb tonight.
No, but just like you, I wanted to see a Justice League movie. In my opinion,
yeah,
I am disappointed. It was a missed opportunity. Superman, except for the Lifetime scenes, was badass.
Lifetime scenes? What the fuck are you talking about?
As soon as he steps into the movie, you know what I'm talking about.
What? Does anybody know what Lifetime scenes he's talking about? I used to watch Lifetime. Here's my life with Lifetime. My mom used to watch Lifetime, and it was always a girl in her fight with bulimia. You know, a girl in her fight with alcoholism. A girl in her fight with her abusive husband. That was Lifetime. And I used to tell my mom, all these movies are so fucking stupid. It's the same shit. And then I used to sit down with her and watch them. What happened to her? Is he going to kill her? And I'm like, why am I watching this shit? What's going on here? I hate Lifetime, but I'd always get into it, which would make me hate it even more. And there was always these depressing stories. So when you talk Lifetime scenes in this movie, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I mean, the whole... I don't want to...
Yep, gotta wait for a couple months before we get into details.
You know, the scenes, they were just corny. They were not needed. They could have been better if they did do them.
No, I can explain to you why they were needed, but I can't do it without spoiling the movie.
No, I mean, I just felt like they tried to do things which they had to do. They had things that were things when you bring a superhero clique together.
Yeah.
Things you had to do. I thought they were bad. They had one of them, but I thought Aquaman was filthy. I am excited to see Aquaman. I was shocked. Jason Momoa made me believe in Aquaman.
That's good.
But I don't have confidence in Warner Brothers to take a small-time character like Ant-Man. Great movie. I don't know if they can make Aquaman dope.
You know, before Wonder Woman came out, I didn't know if they could make Wonder Woman dope. And after seeing Wonder Woman, I think they could do it with Aquaman. That's all I'm saying. I think they could do it. I think, you know what? All it takes is the right script and the right director. And no, Wonder Woman is a small character, but I kept thinking, again, I think like a writer, director, whatever, because I'm into the movie thing, the whole creation process and everything. And because I wasn't a fan of the Wonder Woman comic, it made me hard to visualize how they can make that successful. So, knowing what they did with Wonder Woman, I believe they could do the same thing with Aquaman. And Aquaman is no longer the laughingstock he was on the Super Friends. Okay? He's a fucking badass. All right? He's a fucking badass. So let's get into this fucking Electronic Arts thing, which I think is fucking hilarious. Okay? So, everybody's bitching about their fucking loot boxes and pay-to-win status in this Battlefront 2 game. It literally, you can pay money and have better shit and be better in multiplayer with Battlefront. It's the worst fucking scenario. The worst pay-to-win scenario. So everybody's complaining about this shit. And all of a sudden, the EA executives have a talk with the Disney executive, and they come back and they turn off all the fucking microtransaction shit. They turn it off. And I'm like, what happened in that conversation? They turned it off. This is a historical moment in video game history. Nothing like this has ever happened before. And don't even bring up the fucking Microsoft shit. This is completely different. They are cutting their throats by taking away those fucking microtransactions because all the big companies make billions off of microtransactions.
I think Disney said, "Don't fuck around with our property."
Yeah, I think that is probably what they said.
Yep, I think that's the only thing. People think the fans voted. That's bullshit.
No,
fuck. It was Disney fucking telling them, "Don't fuck around with our property like this."
Did you see that write-up on Reddit from that guy who worked for EA? And he said that they plan all this stuff and they know that you can get gamers to buy into microtransactions by doing certain things in games, and they do it purposely. And even if gamers are pissed about it and they lower the price, they're still making money because they're making the gamers think that it's not as expensive, so it's okay to buy it. There was all this fucking psychological shit this dude was talking about in this post on Reddit, and it's amazing. And this happened right after the whole Battlefront 2 microtransaction scandal broke out, you know. And it's just hilarious to me that somehow, some way, EA fucking balked on this, but we still have day one DLC. You know, it's like, okay, so gamers kind of came together on this one, complained about it, bitched about it, wrote articles about it, and something got changed. Why can't they do more of this shit and fix day one DLC, you know, and fix the downloadable characters that are already on the disc, or, you know, just all the other crazy shit that goes on. We need to do more of this stuff. And another thing that pissed me off about it is that EA made DICE write the apology. And I'm like, DICE is not the one who wanted this shit in the game. It's fucking Electronic Arts. So why is Electronic Arts making DICE write the apology when those motherfucking executives should be the ones writing the apology? DICE is just a developer. And EA comes in, okay, you're working on this Battlefront 2 game. You need make sure you put a ton of microtransactions in it. And make sure it costs like $2,000 to buy all the stuff that you get by playing regularly. And make sure if you don't buy any microtransactions, in order to get all this stuff by playing, it's like 220 hours. So the developer's like, okay, EA, we'll put all that stuff in the game. And then these motherfuckers got to be the ones that write the apology? That's a goddamn shame, man. What the fuck is wrong with this shit?
EA is the worst company in America.
They really are. I mean, but other companies are doing this shit. Other companies are doing it. But see, here's the thing. The stuff you can get in Active, because I know because I'm playing Call of Duty, you can't really buy a better character. You know? Yeah, it's not the same. You can't gain an advantage by buying the shit. And I guess, well, no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if you buy unlocks, maybe if you really want to get that Molotov cocktail and you paid money for it and you got it, maybe you get a couple more wins. I don't know. But it's just not as bad in Call of Duty. And you know how Blizzard is? Blizzard's the one who, they've mastered this shit. And you don't have to buy anything for fucking Overwatch, but they've mastered it so well that people want to buy it. Because maybe they don't have time to grind, or maybe they like buying microtransactions. I don't know. I don't understand it all. Because I don't pay for any of this shit. I don't ever pay for microtransactions. I haven't paid for microtransactions since PlanetSide 2 came out. And that was free. That's the only reason I gave them money for that shit. Look at that cute little rhino. He's adorable. Anyway. Anybody else on this?
The only thing we should be paying in video games after we pay $60, $70, $80 for a game is DLC if it's like adding more levels to a game.
Yeah, like Witcher 3 DLC.
That's right. This is all bullshit. Like,
yeah.
Micro this, micro that. Stick it up your ass. That's why I like the Switch so much now.
Yeah.
I think they went the wrong direction with the microtransactions. They should have did like are you saying with Overwatch? And let's say, for instance, you could have Luke, but you could buy the yellow leather jacket.
Right.
For $35. Those are things they should have did instead of saying what the dude calculated. It take 40 hours for you to buy Dark Vader, and then another 40 hours to buy Luke. These players should be unlocked because that's what you're buying it for in multiplayer, to be one of those guys. But if you said, hey, I can have the yellow leather jacket, I can have the black suit, whatever, you already come with that, but just all the outfits. You know, I mean, that'd be filthy. I think people will pay for that. That's the type of shit people pay.
Cosmetic stuff. You know, and it's not giving you advantage. It's just making you look different, and it's cool. But now that they got rid of it, is there anybody who didn't buy Battlefront 2 but was interested in it, but will buy it now that they got rid of the microtransactions? Anybody? What's up, Saris the Great? Nobody? So nobody's willing to buy this game? Does anybody own it? Nope. Holy shit. Nobody bought Battlefront 2. That's fucking hilarious.
4-hour campaign.
Sonic Fury's like, I might get it later. I'll get it when it's on Steam for like $2. Ooh, Battlefront 2, $2.
But you know they said they're bringing the microtransactions back, right?
Of course they're going to bring it back. They're going to sneak it in when people don't realize it. Well, I don't care about Star Wars anymore. I'm going to be like I Am Legend when fucking Episode 8 comes out. You know I am. I'm going to have another 45-minute Rantosaurus. I know it. Those are my expectations. And I do care about Star Wars, though. Like, seeing, like, X-Wing fighters and shit like that, I get excited for that shit, you know, but nope. Whenever Darth Maul is playable for 12 minutes straight in multiplayer, there is a problem. Yes, exactly. Kalel shows his OG Xbox games. So, you know, and so supposedly in the UK, they're talking about banning microtransactions altogether. So publishers can't do them anymore. Which will be funny because when a game comes out that's released worldwide, they got to make they got to make a special version for the UK with all the and it's not like a simple fix. Like if it was just okay, this one scene has titties, then you can't have that in the UK. Then they can make the one scene with a bra instead of titties. That's easy. But when you got to take an entire mechanic out of a game for the UK and make it free to those people in the UK from grinding, that's fucking hilarious.
How do they do that? How do they make that happen?
Supposedly there's right now, I forget what they're called, maybe it's Parliament or whatever, some company in the UK, some major lawmaker is trying to put a ban on microtransactions.
They're investigating it for being gambling.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do.
Yep. Saris the Great says, not paying $60 for a game that's only 4 hours long. That's funny. Ice, where'd you go? What, are you playing games again? He's fucking masturbating again. King of Kings. Oh, so King of Kings, King 21 of Kings bought Battlefront. Were you pissed off about it? I can't see when people are typing on this little thing. But I'm sure he'll report. I almost bought it, too. I almost gave in to the Force. To the dark side of Force. Because they were showing me some shit that I really wanted to play. But I didn't. What else happened? So, we got some crazy NPDs for last month. And I think Nintendo won last month, again.
2/3.
2/3 what?
2/3
Cup of sugar?
of all sales were Nintendo.
Yeah, man. The NPDs, the sales were fucking crazy.
The SNES did crazy too.
So this would be for October. I got them here somewhere. Here it is. Here it is. So Middle Earth: Shadow of War was number 1 for software. Assassin's Creed Origins number 2. Number 3 was Super Mario Odyssey. 5 to 8 was all sports games. 9 was Destiny 2, and 10 was Forza Motorsport 7. So that was it. And they said, there were ups and downs and stuff like that, as usual. But the only thing they could say for hardware was that Nintendo won, but they're still not doing better than Sony for the year, which is pretty good. And then they were talking about accessories, too. Accessories were down 7%, generating $113 million. And it says...
Did Forza 7 outsell GT Sport?
Yeah, it did. Forza 7 was number 10 in the top 10 games, and GT Sport was number 11.
Wow.
Yep.
I know those Sony fanboys are really like hard.
Amazing, a game with more content beat out a game with a tenth of the content.
Dude, GT never outsells like Forza. Well, in the long run, it usually does, but it does bigger in Europe in the first month.
GT Gran Turismo is a big time selling franchise.
Yeah, it's just recently Forza's been outselling it.
No, wait, stop that. It has never outsold Gran Turismo.
Forza's never outsold Gran Turismo?
No, not for like this game came out. Let's compare this game that released in the same year. No. No. GT has always done a minimum. I think the last prologue one did like 4 or 5, like 4.5 million.
I think you might be right.
Look at the last Forza game.
Okay.
And that game was the worst of the bunch. I
don't think only one Forza has ever sold 5 million physical copies.
Forza Horizon sold more than that.
Look it up.
I can't. I'm driving a vehicle, so.
You're actually driving it on the show? Yeah, Gran Turismo started dropping in sales when Prologue and 6 came out. So 5 Prologue was 4.2 million, which really isn't much of a drop. And then 6 was 3.5, but 5 was 10.74 million. And then that was it.
Just to throw just a slight excuse, nobody bought GT 6 because the PS4 was out.
Right. And they don't even have sales for Gran Turismo Sport up on, because that just came out, so I'm waiting for that. Yeah, you're right. I think the hottest selling Forza game, this got me fucking interested here now. The highest selling Forza game was Forza Motorsport. There. Forza Motorsport 3 was 5.5 million.
That's pretty good.
Even fucking 6 sold 2 million.
And they just keep dropping and dropping since then. I mean, they stay consistent. They average 2.5 and it is 3 million every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying they have the crowd for it. I think it would do better if they didn't start now releasing it every goddamn year.
Yeah.
Even though, as you say, it's a different version, but
it is.
And build up, I think you would get, better numbers.
King21 of King says, I think it's the best Star Wars multiplayer game, but the microtransaction Fuckswood is a really good multiplayer. Space Battles made by Criterion Burnout Guys is really good as well. He's talking about Battlefront. That's what I like, the Space Battles. I look at those and I'm like, oh, shit. What else is going on?
Fucking cops.
Oh, you get pulled over?
No, I don't know what's going on.
You ain't black. You'll be all right.
Cops are racing around like crazy.
We chased them.
Yeah, what did you do, man?
I don't know. I was, cops are nuts.
Wait, are they chasing you?
I'm guessing it's not me.
Well, one thing you could guess, like you put
Oh,
your photo in.
it's by my house. I thought they were fine. They turned around.
Did you hit your wife and you're running away and you're lying to us?
No, I was coming home from work, and the cops were flying down the road. So I pulled off down an alley, right? Well, they came flying down these roads, and then one came from behind me. And I thought, oh man, maybe I'm getting pulled over. But so I pulled into the bowling alley, and I guess something happened at the bowling alley, and there's the entire police forces at the fucking bowling alley right now.
Is it the fanboy police?
No, it's the real police. Police. Tony Polanco over here, fucking.
All right, let's see what else we have here. Zandrius bought both Forza 7 and GT Sport. GT Sport lacks the kind of content I expect which Forza 7 had. Oh, that's a big one right there. And then one thing's about GT Sport, it looks amazing compared to Forza 7. Very shocked. More
Not
realistic.
on Xbox One X, if you compare it to Xbox One X.
Jack wants to talk about the Game of the Year nomination. Let's talk about the Game of the Year nominations. Let's talk about them, guys. I
hate that guy, man.
Hello, Freddie. I actually think the Game Awards nominations that they have this year are the best that they've had since this shit has started.
But that guy is so annoying, man.
Yeah, we know he is, but anyway, here's the game. So the game this is the funny thing. A lot of people were saying throughout the year that Persona 5 better get a Game of the Year award, or at least a nomination. So when I read this, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, PlayerUnknown Battleground, Persona 5, and Horizon Zero Dawn, all up for Game of the Year on the Game Awards, which is fucking amazing. That's a good selection of titles right there. Don't you think? Is Persona 5 really that good? Do I just need to pick this up and see what all the hype is about?
That's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
You'll never come close to even attempting to finish it.
Nah,
it's really like a 100-hour long game.
That doesn't matter.
It's too fucking Japanese, man.
I'd still enjoy it. You know?
I think you like the first dungeon. Oh, no. You'll like the first dungeon. It's some shit you'll like. I promise you that.
I hate when they do performance awards because I don't know these people. Melina Juergens, Hellblade. Laura Bailey, Uncharted Lost Legacy. Claudia Black, Uncharted Lost Legacy. Brian Bloom, Wolfenstein 2. Ashley Birch, Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't know these people.
You know somebody who got nominated?
Who? Oh, yeah, I'll get down to that. Don't spoil it for everybody. Games for Impact. For a thought-provoking game with a profound pro-social meaning or message. Please knock on my door. That sounds kind of sexual to me. Night in the Woods. Sexual. Life is Strange Before the Storm. Sexual.
Fucking stupid.
Wait. Bury Me, My Love. Sexual. And What Remains of Edith Finch. Sexual. All the games from last one, Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. It's the only one that doesn't sound sexual.
That game was fucking good too.
So a lot of people were pissed off that PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds got nominated.
It's in 1.0.
Yeah, I heard several things. Anybody know what happened to Ice? He's there, but can't hear any laughing in the background or anything. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is getting it for sure. Not only will PC gamers will vote for it, but Xbox fanboys will vote for it due to not having any Game of the Year titles. Yes, they do. They got Cuphead for Best Visual Design or some shit. Or are you just talking Game of the Year category? Well, that's Microsoft's own fault for not releasing enough titles throughout the year. They always wait till the end of the year to release their titles, and they missed the fucking Game of the Year window.
They missed. Their two big titles didn't come out.
Yeah.
The big titles didn't come out.
Yeah.
What two big titles?
Fucking
Crackdown 3 and
Yep.
fucking game whose name I always forget because there's too many fucking zombie games. That's my favorite.
Oh, State of Decay 2?
Yeah, State of Decay 2.
you think either one of those games would have been up for Game of the Year?
Oh, definitely.
Fuck everybody
Crackdown
else,
3.
Dude.
Stop,
I
stop
love
it with this
Crackdown.
Crackdown 3.
You know,
Dude, I love
Crackdown 3.
Hey, I even loved Crackdown 2.
You know why?
much
You
I
know
love
why
Crackdown.
Crackdown would have been up? Because it's fucking crack.
Stop this, man.
Hey, chasing those fucking orbs is pretty fun.
I love Crackdown. Love it, love it, love it.
You guys are killing me, man.
You don't like the Crackdown games?
And anything with co-op earns a fucking
Yeah, man.
thumbs up
Crackdown
for
games
me.
are dope. Oh, hey, man, it's Griffey Vice. What's up, Griffey? Griffey Vice is watching from his Xbox.
I need to switch over to my PC.
Are you home now? Are you safe?
Yeah, I just got home.
All right, Griffey Vice is on.
So out of those games that they pick, what do you think will be Game of the Year?
What do I think will be
Out
Game
those-
of the Year?
Just out of those games that are picked. Now, I'm not saying, but just out of what they.
I'm going to go with Horizon Zero Dawn.
Golden Axe.
What?
There's not one of them up there. Really.
I think
Honestly,
Horizon's going to take it. I really do.
Honestly, I think I agree with everybody that Pug shouldn't be up there because it hasn't been officially released. But I think it's Game of the Year for the impact that it's made on the industry.
G is
and the fact that
1.0,
people.
isn't it?
I hear you, but that's not going to be until like next month, December. They're talking.
Well,
official
we
release.
got into a debate over this, and I basically said in our little private channel, we have a private channel with some industry professionals that we have on Twitter. And I basically,
You and Tony?
no, it's me, Tony, and a couple other people.
Yeah,
And
I said that was windy.
I basically said it doesn't fucking matter if the game's unfinished and is up for a Game of the Year award. I said the Game of the Year awards, the goodies, are for developers and they're for publishers, so publishers can sell more games. That's it. They're not really for gamers. Like whether a game wins or not doesn't do shit for us. You know. Is it true that more copies might get sold if it wins Game of the Year or if it's nominated? Yeah, it's true, but what does that do for us? Like, Persona 5 single-player game. I don't care if Persona 5 sells from this point on, if Persona 5 sells 10 more million copies because of the Game of the Year awards, it doesn't affect any game or anywhere. It's a single-player game. Pretty much all these except PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and that's already past 10 million. So none of it
20.
Is it? It's 20 now.
20
Yeah.
million.
Holy
Blew
shit!
up.
So what I'm saying,
Dude.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, the awards don't matter to gamers; they only matter to developers and publishers. So there's really no reason to get mad over something like PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds being nominated as an unfinished game. You know, there's no reason. And plus, there's other award shows going on. They did just finish the Golden Joystick Awards. Cuphead won there for visuals again, you know, and they're kind of the same categories. But there's so many different award shows and websites that do awards, it really doesn't fucking matter. Griffey Vice says, good call, Horizon Zero Dawn, best racing, Forza Horizon 3. But Horizon 3, that's not this year, though.
Yeah, but what did it miss last year's?
It probably did miss. Yeah, you're right. It probably did miss last year. Actually, no. I don't think. It didn't. No, it didn't. No, it made it. Look at all
That's a good fucking game. I thought about buying it. I don't have the digital version.
Well, you know,
for a little bit.
You know, Xbox has gifting now.
Yes.
For all the Xbox One fans out there, you can gift games now. So send me what I don't have. Thank you.
But wait, I don't understand how it works. Is it like whatever I have digitally, I can gift it over?
Well, no.
When you're buying a game, you can select gift.
Like Steam. You know in Steam how you could do that?
Oh, yeah, but it's not cheap like Steam.
No, it's not. No, it's not cheap like Steam.
Hey, those fucking Black Friday sales are pretty fucking nice.
Freddie, I'm just now seeing the Batman trick or treat, Jeff, with a little dog coming after that kid. Oh my God, what was he gonna do? I wanted to see him catch the kid. Bite on the fucking his pant leg or something. Oh, that is... Please, where's the full video? Where's the full video? That is hilarious. Oh, my God. Freddie, I don't know where you find this shit. Okay, what's next? What's next? Griffey Vice says Hot Wheels DLC.
That was pretty fucking...
This is just a reminder that they won't be in Warzone next Friday. Does everybody know why?
It's the fucking Game Awards.
No, fuck that shit. I don't watch that shit. Something tells me to watch it anyway and just stream it and talk shit, but I got better things to do on Friday. I'm trying to...
Next week is Black Friday.
It's Black Friday. It's Thanksgiving. You found Black Friday? What, you go in the black neighborhood where you live?
Yeah, I did. I went to the black neighborhood.
So wait, what did you find, QO?
God damn it. Control. Why are you not working, keyboard? There we go.
What did you find? Oh, thank you, QL. Well, that's what you found.
I don't think it goes any further, though. I think that's it.
That's hilarious. Oh my God. Okay, thanks. Ruben's like, yeah, Ruben, you lucky bastard. You fucking lucky bastard, Ruben. You fucking lucky bastard. Oh man, the trout. You better post pictures or something on Twitter of your catch. What are they stocking next week or something? Or is it already stocked? I'm so jealous of you in Arizona.
Wait,
oh.
Did you go fishing with Ruben? When you
we went fishing.
Ruben, did he catch anything?
We didn't catch shit, but we had fun. We only fished for 2 hours. That's all the time I had. You know, sometimes you need to wait 3 hours before you get your first bite. That's all.
You got to go early morning, 5 o'clock.
Oh, we got up early. It was dark when we got there. But sometimes it takes time.
Relax, Lonnie. Little tiny doggies.
That's funny. Okay. What else happened? Let's see what else happened this week. We got the Game Awards, and let's see what else we got. Where are you, Sonic Fury? Sonic Fury. Oh, you're in Virginia. Yeah. Yeah, fishing season's pretty much over for me. I'm going to sit here and play with myself for 6 months. It's done.
Ice fishing?
No, I'm black, man. Black people don't ice fish. It's too cold.
What?
Oh, it's not cold at all.
And I'm fucking heavy. And if I fall through that shit, I'm going to get hypothermia. We don't ice fish.
You'll float, man. You'll be all right.
Oh, okay.
Nice and warm in ice fishing in the huts.
And the rapping Duke. Da-ha.
In the huts, yeah.
Oh, God.
You can catch the fish, clean it, and cook it in there. It's nice and warm.
I don't know, man. What else is going on? I know there was some other shit that happened this week. So Xbox started gifting. Oh, is anybody having problems getting on PSN right now?
Yeah, I keep getting kicked off too.
PSN's down right now. People are having problems logging in. I hope these motherfuckers didn't hack the shit again. I hope they didn't fucking hack it. I will be fucking pissed.
Why is that the first thing you jump to, man?
Because that's how it happened. Well, because that's how it happened last night. First, people couldn't get on, you know, and then they couldn't get on, and then they couldn't get on. That's how it started.
Might be a DDoS attack. Well,
yeah, that's what they did last time. That's why people bring that up. People have fucking scars from that PSN outage.
Oh, that one? That was an actual hack. But usually what happens is DDoS account or attacks.
Yeah. Sony tweeted about it. They said, oh, excuse me, sorry, I just ate recently.
All your accounts have been compromised again, sorry.
What's this now? A hamster video?
You are easily distracted.
I'm sorry. I can't, anything with animals. I just think it's too cool. Oh, I know what we could talk about. That's kind of crazy. Did you guys see the Rampage trailer?
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
It actually, conceptually, I think it's a good idea. I think it'll work. You know, especially in this day and age where giant monsters is a thing now and people like it.
But they're not fighting each other. At least it didn't look.
No, in the trailer, the ape and the wolf were fighting.
No, it looked like they were fighting together, like they were just rampaging.
No,
they were right next to each other in one scene.
They were beefing, and then they stopped beefing when they were being attacked.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay.
Oh man. Well, let me see. Where is it? Right here. Oh, it's the Uncharted. What?
I was just reading.
It's the Uncharted 10-year anniversary today, and they had a whole trailer for it, which was pretty. They basically put a bunch of clips together from all the games and did a trailer. It was pretty cool. Where is it? Oh, check this out. This is fresh off the press. Better gear and more money to buy it. EA are making changes to Need for Speed Payback's progression.
What the fuck?
The game's shit.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. And I'm a big fan of the Need for Speed games after that first one that came out.
Yeah, the first one ever for the Road and Track Need for Speed for the PlayStation.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Video. After that, they fucked it up after Porsche Unleashed.
I guess, where is it? I just saw it before I got on. Anyway, they said they realized that people are having problems logging into PSN and they're looking into it. So I just wanted to know if other people were having the same. I want to know if it was, how widespread it was. If it was just certain people or if it's everybody. I haven't tried.
I got my Vita here. Let me try logging in.
You don't have a Vita. You're an Xbot.
What are you talking about? I have a
You
Vita.
don't have a Vita. Get out of here.
I have my Vita right here.
Get out of here.
My trophies just say, let's see. Trophies saying 17. No, that was 17 hours ago, so that's no good.
It depends where you are, I think.
Yeah, it probably is.
Nice. All right.
I'm getting on the PSN store. Demon Glaze 2 full game, $39.99.
Okay, so it's up for you.
Yeah. At least
Okay.
I'm logged in already, so that might the
But
login
really-
servers might be down.
But really, you're over your friend's house because you don't have any PlayStation devices. Come on, let's keep it real.
Black Friday deals on digital games.
I'm gonna get my fucking Xbox One S Friday. Finally.
S?
Yeah. I need a Blu-ray player.
Get the X.
I'm not getting the fucking X.
The X is the shit,
Dude,
dog.
I can go to Target and get an Xbox One S plus a $25 Target gift card for $180.
Dude, the whole thing runs better.
What are you talking about?
Everything just runs better on the X.
Well, you got an X? Did you get an X, QO?
Yeah, dude, I got a fucking X.
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna get an X or a Pro, and the X fucking.
Oh yeah. I see. You put that little jab in there. I see. I was gonna get an X or Pro. Everybody,
listen. I already got a PlayStation 4, so
listen.
the difference between a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 4 Pro isn't as great as the difference between my Xbox One and my
single
X.
user. All 1 million of the people that listen to the show live know that you were never considering a Pro.
I was considering a Pro.
I'd
buy one now if I had the money.
Can you say this? Can you say this without laughing?
What?
I really was thinking about getting a Pro.
I was really thinking about getting a Pro.
I could hear you smile.
I am not smiling. Now I'm smiling.
Yeah, there it is. Boom. You're full of shit, see?
For real. Listen, I almost went and traded in my PlayStation. Remember when they were doing the nice trade-in value for the fucking PlayStation 4? I almost traded in my PS4. But my wife fucking vetoed me, dude. That's what happened.
She vetoed you?
She vetoed it.
Is that a sexual thing?
It. Yeah, well, it can be. And this is why we can't have the stream up on fucking YouTube. Because you guys got to put this shit on here.
Big Boss has returned. Big Boss has returned.
Big Boss.
But he's
returned.
his game is weak. You have to put on big tits.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Big Boss. I got to delete that. And I do like them. I love them, and I wish I could tell you more about the ones that I have here because they're fucking awesome. But anyway, Big Boss like, hey man, the old gang's back. I want to get back into it, man.
Is there free Vita games?
You wouldn't believe this, Big Boss, but Kalel, Mike Madden, and I think there was one other person that took over your role for a while. So, you know, we got enough of that. Your problem is the nipple. Anyway, yeah, see, now if I was actually streaming the Discord screen, I'd be banned right now on YouTube. And I have to send my minions after Big Boss. So what else is going on? Anything else crazy happened this week in video game news?
Oh, your old boy said there's a chance they're coming with a streaming service, and there might not be another Xbox.
Every fucking 6
Oh,
months.
Phil Spencer said that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Spencer.
Yeah, I
Might
mean,
come to a thing, Sony.
I could actually see that happening.
Yeah, we're still a significant amount of. Microsoft needs more infrastructure around the world. I mean, there's significant infrastructure. It's bigger than anybody but Amazon right now, but they need more servers to more people to deliver that kind of service. I mean, I live I think 150 miles from one of their cloud servers farms. But I mean, if you live in like Louisiana or Florida, you're fucked.
I think that I think in the future Microsoft will become software only. It'll be a lot easier for them.
I think everybody will eventually go server side.
Well, but I see them publishing games on PlayStation. If you think about it, PlayStation has more infiltration across the globe than Microsoft. So if you publish a game on PlayStation, then your game's all over the world and more people are buying. I see that happening. I could see it happening.
Why would they do that? What is the Xbox? It's a Windows 10 gaming device.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, they're talking about being able to stream through your TV, Windows games. Once they get to that point where you could play these Xbox games on any device that has an internet connection,
I have no doubt that if Sony would allow it, Microsoft, if they had a service where you can stream Xbox and play Xbox Live, it would be on the PlayStation 4. They wouldn't care. You're buying their games,
right?
They're paying for their service on the PlayStation. They don't give a damn. It's why you don't see. It's why you're not going to see fucking Minecraft until they can convince Sony to fucking allow people to log into Xbox Live on fucking PSN.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's not going to happen because Xbox Live is too big.
I don't know, man.
Their entire cloud service business is based off of Xbox Live.
How do you know this?
Think about it. Because it all started with Xbox Live in 2002.
He's got dates and everything, people.
I mean, it all started with Xbox Live. Their service is, even if you go type live.com, it still brings you to their service. Mm-hmm. Everything used to be called Live. You remember that back in
Yep.
Yeah. So everything started off as it was Xbox Live, then it was Hotmail, and then Hotmail turned into Live, and everything was live.com. And
It started with AOL at the Commodore 64.
StarCraft 2 is free.
Just the first part, right?
No, the whole game's free.
Really?
Yeah.
My friend used to be in the Diamond League.
Whatever that is.
I guess it's like the second or third highest league or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where all the fucking people who care are
at. Right.
Isn't StarCraft 2 is technically a failure because everybody went back to playing StarCraft 1 professionally, right?
I can't answer that.
All of the people in Korea did, and apparently that's all that fucking matters when it
Yes. That's true.
They're like, why can't American players compete with Korean players? Because, I don't know, they have lives, they have girlfriends, they don't fucking kill themselves.
Because it's not first person? Does anybody here get Call of Duty World War II?
Yeah.
That likes it as much as me? I fucking love that game.
You have to see it on the X.
It is so fucking... I just love it.
He's got a pretty good PC. Did you get it on PC?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Activision sent me a code, right? And I was like, okay, I got the code, great, whatever. And then I look into my... You know how it tells you your DLC that's installed? So they gave me the code, and I'm looking. I got like 6 items here. They gave me 1,100 Call of Duty points. They gave me an extra map, a Divisions pack, a multiplayer upgrade, Nazi Zombies camo, and a season pass. All with this code. It gives you fucking everything. I was like, fuck yeah. And I love the game. It is the best Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare 2. I should say Modern Warfare, really, because 2 kind of pissed me off. But that's the caliber of this game. It's fucking dope. They put so much shit in this game. It is an awesome Call of Duty game. I mean, they didn't buy my ass. Hey, Activision, want a piece of this? It's fucking dope. It's really good. It's really, really good.
You didn't like Black Ops?
I did like Black Ops, but this is even better than Black Ops.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yep. It's better than Black Ops.
It might be the first Call of Duty game I buy since 2.
There's always things I hated about the Black Ops, the Modern Warfare games. That, I'd get into it and I'd have fun, but there was always things I would just fucking bitch about to no end. And over the years, they started fixing things. Like, for instance, I can get in the game and play hardcore right away. I don't have to level up to fucking 19 before I can go to hardcore, which is fucking stupid. It was pussification of the fucking game. If I want to buy a $60 game and go straight into hardcore, fucking let me do it. Don't fucking hold me back. But just all the features, all the shit, and the loot boxes, and just the way things are woven into the game, it's just fucking awesome. The way they do kill streaks now is everybody gets a chance to use kill streaks, because you as your points add up, there's a perk you can put in, so your points add up, but they never go away even after you die. So you would still eventually get your score streaks, and you could play with your score streaks. Where before, if you were a person who died a lot like me, you never really got your score streaks unless you had a good night. So I think that's fucking awesome.
You could never get those 5 kills, huh?
No, man. I just fucking sucked at stringing my kills together. Tor, do you fish with straight fluorocarbon or braid? Oh, this is a great question, Sonic. So I'm going to tell you my life in fishing. When I first started fishing, it was 3 years ago when I got back into fishing. I went and I bought some Stren monofilament, and I spooled that shit on my reel, and the shit would fly off like a fucking spring. Every fucking time it would just come off my reel. And I was pissed. So my friend Ed was like, you need to try spider wire, man. You need braid, man. Braid's the shit. And I'm like, so I took all that line off and I bought some Power Pro. Put Power Pro 20 pound on there, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It didn't have any memory. It wasn't flying off my reel. It was great. So I'm using the whole season. I'm using straight braid, right? And all these pros and all these YouTubers are talking about, well, you got to put a fluorocarbon leader on your braid because the fish are, sketchy. And if they see the braid, they might not bite. I'm like, I never fucking believed it. But Ed, man, you really should put a fluorocarbon leader on it. I do it. And I'm like, oh, fuck leaders, man. It's too much work. What kind of knot do you tie? So we both learned the knot. Started tying a fluorocarbon leader. So I got Yozori. It's a hybrid line. It's fluorocarbon and something else. And I started tying that 10-pound leader on my 20-pound braid. And I also switched over to Daiwa J braid because it's smoother and thinner. So this whole season I was using leaders and I caught more fish. So, okay, great. And then I decided that on my jig rods, on my bait caster, on my crankbait, I was going to go straight fluorocarbon because I don't really need braid and I don't mind having a little extra give in it. So my whole thing everything about it has changed over the years. And I do believe in braid with a fluorocarbon leader. I'll never go back to straight braid. And J braid's a fucking bond, but it's so smooth and it's quiet. And I get the 8X. I don't get the 4X. So there's my fishing tip for the night. There's Freddy's old 800 pixel setup. Big Boss found a Black Friday ad from 1997. Posted in the thing. It's going to be a Black Friday porn ad. Watch. Sorry's the Great says, I want Danger Close to do another Medal of Honor, man. Oh, those were good. Medal of Honor, yeah. Leech is good, too. Interesting. Glad to see we got other fishermen. You've been watching do you subscribe to Bubba Bass Angler, Sonic Fury? All right. Love it when my fans cross over.
Men in Black.
Holy shit.
A VCR for $100. Oh my god.
Look at that fucking 200 megahertz computer. It's a Pentium processor with MMX technology.
Damn.
And here, this is for you, Freddie.
It's an SVGA, dude.
A SVGA color monitor. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. 8 a.m. That's like 8 a.m. We got to be there at midnight. Oh, there's more. There's games.
You can play
Nintendo 64, 149. But damn, did it really get that low? I should have fucking bought one. PlayStation 149. Tomb Raider 2, 49 bucks. Yep. That's crazy. Where'd you find this shit?
Damn. One Rod is pretty cool.
I ran into One Rod at Chick-fil-A the other day, and people thought he was in jail. Ha! He was at Chick-fil-A in Virginia. I don't know why he hasn't been posting up videos lately. Ever since he left the Guggen Squad, man. Did you see the video where we met him in New Jersey?
That was pretty cool.
For his fucking tournament, and I fell in the water. Worst fucking day of my life. 4-hour drive to Jersey. Slipped in the water, got my leg wet. It was fucking freezing cold. Tournament
then he had to return it.
Tournament got canceled. Had to go on a laundromat and dry my socks. You know, and then drive another 4 hours to go back home. My friend thought I was crazy. I run into catfish and carp YouTuber all the time. Shit. Crazy. You got a YouTube fishing channel, man? This is where people start saying, oh, Torrance is talking about fishing again, man. Fuck him.
Dude, I need to get back into fishing. I haven't fished in like over a decade.
Oh, geez, you do, man. I'll teach you how to fish.
I asked you about...
That's what Fluke Master says. Teach somebody how to fish.
No, what you thought I should start with, and you were like, man, I can't remember what you told me on Twitter.
I probably told you to get an Ugly Stick GX2 at the time.
You know, you said something. I can't remember. You said, it's like, I got a bunch of stuff. And I was like, all right, what should I get? You never answered me back.
Give me your address. I'll send you a rod. I got a rod here you can have. I got like a bunch of... I'm sponsored by a bunch of different companies now. I'm pro staff. Pro staff. You know,
do they send you like cases and shit?
Well, no. I get when you're pro staff, you promote their stuff and you get heavily discounted items and stuff like that. It's crazy. Like when I do the New England show for Carrot Sticks, I get a free rod every day. Solid Fury says, I mainly fished North Virginia and D.C. until One Rod blew up my fishing spot and 100 kids were there the next week. That's hilarious. Yeah, we stopped when we went to one of our local spots. There was this guy and his girlfriend there, and they saw us and they walked up to us and asked to take pictures and everything. And they said they're fishing there because of our videos. I'm like, okay, I got to stop giving out the information now on the videos because people are starting to come to our spots. And my two friends that I fish with are like totally tripping because they're getting that little taste of fame. You guys are the Bubba Bass Anglers, right? I watch your videos, man. It's hilarious. Look at this shit. NBA Hang Time for the Super Nintendo, $69.99.
Dude, people forgot that fucking games used to be really fucking expensive.
Oh my god. Super Street Fighter Alpha 2.
$70 Street Fighter.
Yeah, man. Fucking Miss Pac-Man, $39.99.
People would fucking lose their goddamn minds, dude. Miss Pac-Man, $40. Fuck these people.
Probably want to use Bubba Bass to get laid. Sonic 3D Blast, $60. Mortal Kombat 3, $70. NBA Hang Time, $70. John Madden 97, $60. Unbelievable. I don't know what happened to Ice. I guess he fell asleep or something, or he's playing.
6-button controller for $20. World Series baseball, $60.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
But all those games were complete.
One time I went fishing up north while I was camping and we weren't catching anything, and some guys told me that my family, there was a dock down the road that was good for fishing, and when we got there, the dock was falling apart. We would have fallen through the dock if we stood on it. The guy was a dick. Actually, what the guy was telling you to do was I Am Legend. What are you doing? Mute yourself. Mute yourself. I Am Legend. You're fucking up the show. I Am Legend. What the dude was telling you to do was cast under the dock, because that's where bass hang out. So he was
Especially if it's falling apart.
He wasn't telling you to stand on it. He wanted you to cast under it. When I was at Gary Yamamoto's ranch, at the time, the 4-pounder I caught was under a dock. So, word of advice: next time you go fishing, you see a dock, cast under it. You might catch something.
So you can stick any Xbox One disc or 360 disc on the Xbox One X, and it does it automatically.
As long as it's on the backward compatible list, it does.
12 or 16x samples, super sampling for games that don't support enhancements.
So it does it anyways.
Yeah, they enhance this to games automatically. I guess Halo 5's textures looked better before they enhanced it.
Peace out, Groovy Vice. I'll talk to you soon.
Halo 5 is 60 frames per second, 4K now.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
It looks a fucking shit ton better now.
It looks remastered.
It does look remastered, doesn't it? Like, there's all this stuff. It's like they knew when they were making it. Oh, we're gonna have a better box coming out that's gonna support this. We're gonna have all this quality asset that you can't fucking see shit about.
Right.
Until you get this new box.
King of Kings says, anyone have Rocket League? Just got it for the Switch. Very addictive.
But you could play with PC. Do they have cross-platform?
Yeah, I think they do. You can play with anybody.
Except for PlayStation people.
Sorry says, fishing for bluefish gave me Popeye forearms years back. Tor, damn, pulling up those fish gave me a hell of a workout. Bluefish are like piranha, man. Watch your fingers. Teeth will fuck you up. We're going to be doing some striper and bluefishing next year on Bubba Bass Anglers, since we live in the best area to do it. So, we don't know why we haven't been doing it, but we're going to start doing it.
Oh, Hunting Simulator is 50% off. Farming Simulator Season Pass, 33% off.
Oh, striped bass, they're up north. No, they're Jersey South. Yeah, they're done here and they're headed south now. Crazy. All right. What else? Is that it for the night? Anything else? Any other news? Any other things you'd like me to talk about?
What? Who? Xbox? Who?
What? May hit up Ocean City for him. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you got your Xbox and you like it, Mega Jack, and I'm sure QL is happy for you too.
Yes.
Anybody got Doom for Switch?
I'll tell you what. When I have my Switch, I'm gonna get some good games. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Anybody get Doom for Switch yet? Play it yet?
I got Doom for PC and I haven't even started it yet.
No, I'm just curious how it looks on Switch. How it plays.
Digital Foundry's got like a thing. They were pretty impressed.
Oh, fuck those guys, man.
It's not Digital Foundry. It's digital fuckery.
Digital fuckery. But if you want to see how it plays, you gotta...
They're instigators, fanboy wars, and then they play like they're like not involved. They're bullshit.
No, I think you'll like their fucking take on it.
Fuck them, man. They act like
Just
they're
go
everywhere.
fucking. Well, you're asking and nobody has it, and I give you a fucking someone who's got it and has it working and knows what they're talking about, and you're just gonna blow it off. Those are the only people that I trust to understand how the game is actually running.
Oh yeah, so it didn't get down the list. They have the what was it, Trending Gamer or something like that?
Who won that?
So this year it's not over yet. So
I'm sure whoever won it already.
It's no, they're still taking votes.
I'm not voting for that chick.
Yeah, you're not voting for Andrea Renee?
No,
Why?
because
She's actually a part of our DNA. I mean, she got started with us.
Yeah, so I'm not voting for her.
Why?
Who else is on there?
I want to know
Is
why.
Road Rage like Road Rash?
Yes,
I'm
it
gonna vote
is.
for someone who I can enjoy watching.
You don't enjoy watching her?
No, I don't. I tried.
Okay.
You post it. You post her videos up there every now and then on a retweet, and I tried watching, and I just couldn't.
Clint,
do it.
all right, so Clint Lexa, I don't know, he's from some show called Half Coordinated. Guy Beam is Dr. Disrespect.
God,
Mike Grzelski is from Shroud, and Steve Spone from Able Gamers.
Jesus Christ, that's a fucking shit show. I might be voting for her.
Vote for Andrea.
We have to.
I would actually, I'll be honest with you, I would actually love to see Andrea win because I feel that I'm partly responsible for her career in games. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Think about it. I mean,
Jeez.
before she was with us, she wasn't doing anything in games. And
That's right. You used to take her to E3.
Yep, we were her first gaming gig, and then from there she blew up. So I voted for
You
her.
got fat?
No.
Oh, okay.
So there you
How
go.
about that Olivia Munn chick?
Fuck that bitch.
Does she still play video games?
She
was fucking the best quarterback in the NFL, but
Oh, she's not anymore?
no, they broke up.
Oh, he dumped her? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he dumped her because I think he felt like she was getting in the way of his career. I'm not sure.
He got in.
Or he wanted to bang more boys and she was stopping him or something. Who knows?
Bang more boys.
Yeah, there's a rumor that he's gay.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
He looks gay.
Well, he was kind of cute.
How have you not heard that rumor?
No.
God, that's an old rumor.
Then it's probably not true. Freddie.
No, man, go look it up. It's been
All
passed
right,
around for
let me
a
look
while.
here. Aaron Rodgers.
Mr. Quell, who's your football team?
The Bears.
That's why
I
he's
think
gay.
I think the whole team is gay, but him specifically, the rumor said he was actually, really gay.
All right, here's the story. Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers tackles internet rumors. I'm not gay.
He's not happy. He broke his collarbone.
I really like women. That's all I can say about that. Well, who said he was gay in the first place?
I have no clue, but it's been a.
Was it the way his football pants like tugged against his nuts?
I don't know, dude.
No.
He's a Chicago fan, that's why.
Did
The
you
whole
guys
team
see?
is gay.
Did you guys see that Sacramento Celtics game?
You mean Golden State one?
I'm sorry, Golden State. Yeah.
Oh, Boston has some serious defense, man.
What the fuck, dude? Seriously, that's just
That
crazy.
Danny Ainge is a genius, man, the way he put that team together. And next year they're going to be even better. They still have #1 picks.
Yep.
They're going
Unbelievable.
To be around for a long time. Cleveland is finished, man.
I can't believe they caught up and beat them last night. I cannot, because their shot selection was terrible. That first half was garbage, but then they just
but
started
their defense-
dominating.
Their defense is sound. It's very
Yeah.
good.
All right, people. A couple things. Thank you for listening to the Warzone. Send money. Subscribe. VG Warzone. If you listen and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a click. Trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so we can get the crazy chat going. And check us out afterwards on patreon.com/TorDavis when the audio gets posted if you're an audio listener. I'm seeing more and more video viewers and less audio listeners as we grow. Again, next week there will be no show. I'll be eating leftover Thanksgiving food, stuffing my fat face, and setting up my Xbox One S. and watching
But
Blu-rays.
forget about the S. Get the X, man.
I just want a Blu-ray player that can play 4K Blu-rays
And not stutter.
and
Get
that's
the Sony then.
Yeah, well,
Not the PlayStation Sony, dumbass.
dude, Mafia 3 $16 right now if you've got Xbox Live Gold.
Yeah, I'm just
Really?
saying.
Yeah.
It's $150, Tor,
What for? What?
for the 4K player.
Yeah, well, I was looking at that, but maybe
So
I'll change my mind next week. But I really wanted to have.
If you want the
Because
best
let's be
fucking
honest.
top of line.
I don't know. You might be right, Freddie. Because, well, I was looking at the LG originally.
The LG is better than the Samsung. I have both.
Yeah, I was looking at the LG player. Now, mind you, the 4K. I need the Blu-ray playability now, but the 4K is going to be when I get my OLED in a couple years. But
You can get an LG right now for $360.
oh no, I'm not
That's
paying
fine.
that. No, I'm getting the cheaper one. I'm getting the one that's like $190, $200.
No, I'm talking
get
about
the
the 4K
150.
TV.
Oh no, I'm waiting for the OLED. I'm not buying a 4K TV right now. I'm waiting for the OLED.
You got to go LG when you do it.
Yes,
Go
gotta
with
go
their
LG.
G-series.
Yep.
Go their G8, I get. It'll be next
Yep.
year. The
But-
G7's fucking awesome, dude, and it doesn't run that much.
But here's the thing. I originally wanted to have an Xbox One S for my Blu-ray player / 4K Blu-ray player.
And
But
Atmos.
then I thought about it, and I'm like, I have an Amazon Fire TV that has everything. And I really won't be playing games in the living room. Do I really need to get the S?
So
I'm still on the fence a little bit about whether I should get a dedicated player or get the S. Still on the fence.
I say
No, I'm not spending $400, $500 fucking dollars. I got a $200 budget, and it's either going to be an S or that LG player that I was looking at, and then I'll be set. Because I got a whole thing of Blu-rays I want to watch, and I want to watch those in the living room. I want to do all my gaming in the man cave.
I heard the Sony one, upscale is good too.
Yeah.
So
No, I don't want an upscaling one. I want one that's native.
no, I'm saying it plays original shit, but it upscales.
Oh, the original stuff.
If you get like a 4K in the TV in the future.
Yeah. Freddie is our 4K correspondent.
I have an Oppo, so yeah, you guys will hate me.
You have a what?
The Oppo 203.
Oh, the Oppo. The Oppo's fucking dope. They make the best players in the market.
That shit is like insane. It's like the quality is all metal. The fucking remote. It's just like, damn.
Freddie's like, I got the old folks. What? I got the old folks, man. They get up and they put all my discs in for me. I got some old folks at home.
Honestly, that's it. You're good for a long time. Do they make like 20K?
Dude, I've been interested in the Oppo since I was buying region-free DVD players to watch kung fu movies, but they were just a little too pricey for me. But
Yeah.
they make the best players on the market, hands down. Nobody beats them.
I had issues with my Samsung a little bit, like certain movies is not playing right and
Yeah.
stuff. So this one displays everything fine, upscales great, and it actually looks a little better too. The picture.
Yeah.
Freddy's the American answer to Mr. Jagon.
Yes. He sure
It
is.
was actually $150 more than my other player that I bought because it was like the first player crap.
Yeah. You're funny, Freddie. I can't wait till Freddie comes out here for fucking PAX. It's gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna have so much video.
Contact me too, man.
I'm gonna have
Put me on the pass.
so much video of me and Freddie doing shit.
You should make a documentary movie of
You're
that.
gonna hook me up with a pass too, right?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll tell you where to do it. Better create some content.
Documentary movie.
Well, you
And
know,
I'm like, yo, this guy's my boss, Torrance Davis.
you know, I'm doing another series of Davis Dailies, right? And I actually have a cameraman now, so I won't be behind.
Really?
I won't be behind the camera. I'll be in front of it. It's gonna have everything. I'm gonna be playing games, buying stuff, cooking, talking about technology, washing my balls, just all kinds of stuff. Davis Daily.
The fuck? What
What soap to use? What motion to use? You know, how to get into the crevices without cutting yourself.
You're gonna cook in HDR.
Should you use conditioner on your pubic hair or not? Things like that.
Yes, you always should.
Yes, yes. All right, y'all. I'm gone for the night. I will see you in 2 weeks. Freddie, you got to go see Justice League.
Are you going to?
I already saw it, man.
You already saw it?
Yes.
What did you think?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was great.
That's cool.
Like, yeah, it started a little slow, but it when it got to the stuff, it was good. You didn't see it yet?
I saw it tonight. I was talking about it earlier. I wanted to go see it again. I was going to cancel the show and watch it a second time. That's how I fucking loved it.
It's fucking insane, right?
Like I was telling you, I've been waiting for this movie for 40 years. It was like seeing it happen in the theater. I was like, oh my God, here we are. Here we are. It's happening. And the Flash is just so dope.
Those credit scenes fucked me up.
Oh my God, dude.
Just fucked me over.
Oh my God. The first credit scene, I've been envisioning that scene for years. I said, if I were to do a Justice League movie, I would have this scene in the movie. And then they do it.
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
No, I'm not telling you what happens in the scene. I'm just saying it's a scene that I've always thought about. And it was there, so it was like so surreal for me. I'm like, I can't believe this is fucking happened. I've been thinking about this. I've been visualizing it. And here it is on the fucking screen. It was great. It was great.
Yeah, man.
It was great.
But they still deserve a movie, though, each fucking character.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, my God. All right, anyway. With the S, you get a free Bluetooth control. Look at Ruben's trying to get me back on the S. I'm teeter-tottering on the fence here. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You get one for the X.
Here's the thing is, if I get the S, I could play video. I can play video games with my girlfriend.
But if you get the X, you're future-proof.
I'm not paying for an X.
Why can't you think like you only get Dolby Atmos on the S?
The only way I would...
You can get it on the S.
Yeah, they got Atmos now.
You only get the Dolby Atmos on that.
They got it now.
Yeah, I know, but he's acting like you only get the S and you only get Dolby Atmos. Like
Yeah.
the dedicated Blu-ray player, you can get Atmos.
You get a $200 Blu-ray players that have Atmos?
Oh yeah,
You just gotta
definitely.
have the receiver to do it, or the whatever soundbar.
I got it.
You have a soundbar that does Atmos, you're good.
You know what I've been missing all season? All the fucking CW superhero shows.
Your tour.
Yeah, I gotta watch them. Yeah.
If you ever come over, you know how hip hop gamer always say on my TV.
Yeah.
So on my audio system, right? On my home theater system, you gotta come and watch a movie with me. Like, yo,
Okay.
Just experience it. Like, you know, but I want to see how you feel like about how
Okay.
my setup is.
Oh, one of these days, dude. One of these
You know.
days.
I bet you ain't gonna want to go to the movie theater no more.
I really don't want to go to the movie. There's certain things I have to see on the big screen, but I'm getting to the point where I'm going to be like, you know, I just need to wait till the Blu-ray comes out.
Yeah, I'm like the same way, but I just go just to do something with the friends or something. But
Yeah.
it's one of those things.
Yep. All right, people. What's this now? What's this now? Wait, what's this image we got here? The Wonder Women? What is this picture you put in here, I Am Legend? Of the Wonder Women? I'm lost here. Oh, did I mute him? I'm sorry. I think I muted you. All right, go ahead, I Am Legend. What's this picture for? The change in outfits. No, the outfits were the same. The girls that were in the thing that I can't say what I'll give it away, but the girls that did the thing inside the thing had the outfits that were the outfits on the right, but all the other girls that were riding horses and shit, they had the outfits on the left.
Was Superman having an orgy with them?
No. Yeah, that you saw the movie. I don't even know why you're posting that. They had both those outfits in the movie. You're just like those guys on Twitter, man. Just all talk. Blowing steam. Haterade.
Haterade.
All right, peace out, everybody.